What's up everyone, it's Emma. Welcome back to my channel, and for today's video I thought it would be really fun to talk about some things that I do as a blind person that might be considered unconventional. I got this idea from my friend Beto because we did a video a couple weeks ago on his channel, so you should go check that out, where I kind of did like an interview style video with him because he does some pretty unconventional things too, like so you guys should go check that out. But he is not here to interview me, so it's okay, it's fine. We'll live. But yeah, he's not here, and so I'm all by myself, but I figured I would still do a fun video regardless, and so we're gonna get started. But before we get into the video, please like, subscribe, and comment down below what videos you want to see me do next. So the first thing we're going to cover today is probably the most common one in the sense of me, because everybody, or like most people, know that I do this. So we're just gonna get this one started, and that is that I do acting. And I remember, so I started doing drama classes back in South Africa, and I remember the principal of the drama school was like, oh, we've never had a blind student before, it's kind of new, but I mean, we're ready for the challenge and everything. And I was like, and my mother was like, yeah, she's completely blind, and and I've been completely blind since birth, so no sight at all. But they were really sweet. They were like, yeah, we'll do it. And I ended up doing it for about 6 years, and then I came here, went to college for it, and it was pretty much the same thing. I was the first blind student that my acting college also had, and it was really fun. We really explored different things when it came to how to do certain things. Because they'd never had to do it before, and it was really fun. And I had a lot of my teachers were like working in the industry, and so it was really fun because they would always be like, oh, this is pretty new for us, and we don't really, because there aren't many blind people who, blind actors in the industry. And so it was really fun to get to work with all of them and experience that. And we learned a lot of different things, and, teamwork makes the dream work, because we just had to figure out how to do different things. But that's a whole video in itself of like navigating different things in terms of acting as a blind person. So let me know if you guys want to see a video on that, because I could do a whole video about it. So, but yeah, that's the most common one. I did theater, and then at my drama school, it was more like a theater based. And then for acting school, it was acting for film and television. But we did have some theater classes as well. And I loved both sides of the coin, I think. Yeah. Anyways, so yeah, it was really fun. I graduated, had a blast. The next thing I want to talk about is dance. Oh my gosh, I love dance. I did dance for 4 years. And then they actually helped me put on the show that I did in order to help me raise money to come here and help pay for tuition and stuff. So they actually helped me put on that show. I called it This Is Me, and I pretty much just explored me as a person and how, I do a lot of different things, and everybody's like uniquely themselves, and it was so much fun. But they helped me put that on, and I did like dance stuff, and I did acting stuff, and I did singing stuff, and it was so much fun. And I'm forever grateful that they helped me do that, and we got all of the dancers involved, and some of my drama school friends helped as well, and it was so much fun. But anyways, back to the story. I felt like I couldn't talk about dance without saying that. So yeah, I did dance for 4 years. I started out with tap, and then a year after that I went into contemporary. I was able to do competitions and stuff. There's a video where I did the SA Dance School Championships. That video is on my channel, so you guys can go check that out. and we did like a tap contemporary dance thing. We mixed them together. That was really, really cool. But yeah, that's pretty, I remember the reason I ended up in dance was because I think I'd always wanted to do it, but we didn't know where to go for like a school and stuff. I did do ballet when I was younger, but then and then I went to the school for the blind from in first grade, and I had to, I couldn't, didn't have that, they didn't have dance options, and then we just, I guess, didn't look for a dance school. I don't know what happened. But anyways, one day my mother was like, I'm gonna go sign up for dance because there was a school right near us. And so I was like, okay, well, I happened to be with her at the time, and she's like, sign up so today, I just want to go check it out and see. So we go in, and she's like, signing up or whatever, and the tap teacher's like, so does she want to sign up for tap? And I'm like, she does, but I didn't know we were offering. Like, I was like, you can teach me? And she's like, yeah, I'd be happy to teach you. So that was probably one of the coolest moments ever. So I signed up for tap, did that, and then a year later they were like, I wanted to do another dance also, and so I started contemporary, and it was super fun. But yeah, one of the more unconventional things, I guess, or some like things that people would consider unconventional. So, but yeah, love dance. I hope to get back into it soon, actually, because it's been a while. The third and final thing I want to talk about is something I talk about least, probably, so we're gonna talk about it now. And that is video filming and editing. Yeah, filming and video editing. Oh my gosh. Okay, I can talk. So yeah, full disclaimer, if you happen to watch my videos and see me kind of, or like see the ceiling, get a beautiful glimpse of my ceiling over there, that is because the iPhone didn't tell me that it told me that my face was centered, and so I started recording, and then it decided to shift focus. So that is not my fault. No, I don't know, I've always kind of had an interest in filming my own videos and editing my own videos, and so, I kind of just embrace the chaos, and I think it's really awesome that the iPhone does that, where they tell you, okay, here's, your face is centered, and your face is near the right edge, and near the left edge, or whatever the case is, and so I thought that was pretty cool. But a while ago, I don't know how many years ago, probably almost like, no, I don't know, like 9 years ago, 10 years ago, I don't know. I was like, I want to try editing, because I saw like iMovie, and it was, and I was like, I want to see if I can do this. And so I did. It was actually pretty accessible, and I was able to mess around with it and stuff like that, and so I did, and it was just, I had so much fun. And so then I started editing my own videos on iMovie and posting them. You can go check those out if you like, or don't, because they're old and cringy and no. But I did do that. They were really fun. I got some really cool experience. And then when I came here for school, I actually was like, because there was an editing class that I was like, I'm gonna sign up for that. Like, I wanna do it. It was like an elective type class. And so I went to the accessibility department, and I was like, hey, I want to do this, but would they be able to take me? Because I really want to learn. And they were like, yeah, so they talked to the teacher. The teacher was super cool, a really, really cool teacher. He was so nice, so helpful and everything. We had such a fun time. And he was like, he's professionally an editor in the industry and stuff like that. And so he was like, yeah, I mean, that'll be fun. I've never had a blind student before, but I would be really excited to teach her. So we started those classes. He told everyone and he told me as well, that I was a pretty good student, and I was really happy to hear that, because I had a lot of fun. Obviously, editing on a computer is a little bit different than editing on a phone, and so I did need help with the computer, and if I do edit on a computer, then I would need more assistance and stuff like that. But it was really, really fun to learn. I learned other ways of, this is when you put this in a video, and like, how to, like, other stuff like that. And that I can still use today when I edit my videos, and I edit Beto's videos. And for those, I typically use Splice. Sometimes I still use iMovie, depending on just what works for the video and stuff like that. I've been asked a couple times to do a video on how I edit my videos. And maybe one day I will. The only reason I haven't is just because it's not really a straightforward process. I kind of use apps interchangeably depending on what works and what works for the specific type of thing that I'm trying to do, because some apps are accessible for one thing and then they're not really as accessible for another thing. So yeah, but mostly for editing you'll see me I use Splice for the most part, and then sometimes I use iMovie. That's it for today's video, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said earlier, don't forget to like and subscribe and comment down below what you want to see me do next. I hope everyone has a great day or evening or morning or night or whatever it is, wherever you are in the world. And I hope everybody's doing well, and I will see you all in the next video. Bye!